Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, beautiful people. Welcome in. Tap the screen, share the live, send your daily heart me. It is only one coin. It will boost the live, push us out to the FYP if you don't mind. Guys, we are here for some debates. We are here for some debates. So, you know what that means. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. If you are friendly, tap the screen, share the live, send your daily heart me. It's only one coin. It will boost the live, push us out to the FYP. And we're going to go ahead and get started here in just a moment, guys. I'm going to keep resetting the daily gift goal to these little 1-cent gift goals. If we can knock those out a couple of times, that'll help boost the live as well. So please, 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 please knock those out. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing this evening? How is everyone doing this evening? I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. You know, it's funny. I'm always like, before I get ready to go live, I'm like, I'm tired. I don't know if I really want to go live. And then as soon as I hit that go live button, every single time, never fails, I just get like a burst of energy. And I'm just like, I'm locked in every single time, never, ever, ever fails. But we're here. So guys, if we could please continue to tap the screen, share the live, send your daily heart me, knock out the daily gift goal. It's the pink heart puffs, or, you know, got to reset it. Knock out the daily gift goal. And we are going to go ahead and get started here. You guys know how we do. You know how we start. Let's get after it.
You stepped in a box. Now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here. You better take your best swing.
Bow now.
Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate. This is a mind game. Facts type. Lies get left in chain. One wrong word, you slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok, this a war zone talk. No script, no filter, no safe walk. Bring stats and get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit.
Hey.
Step in if you dare.
What?
Truth hit hard like
What?
a punch in the air.
What?
Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed.
Step in.
Don't you wanna sparring with Santana? I don't care what you claim or your background. Facts only, if not, get clapped down. Whether you're left or right, or you don't even vote. If your logic is weak, I'll sink your vote.
Hey.
You talk slick, but you ain't got source.
Nope.
Just vibes, that ain't power, that's force.
I'm
the test, the trap.
What up?
The call.
Hey.
I'm snatching it all.
Boom.
Step in if
I love you more.
Hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick.
No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna sparring with Santana? Step in if you dare. You hit hard like a punch in the air.
Ain't no
rules, no plan, no script.
One wrong,
get cooked real quick.
No
cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed.
Yeah.
Step in, don't you wanna?
Let's go.
Sparring with Santana.
Hey.
Yeah. This ain't a safe place.
It is not.
This is flames.
It absolutely is.
Sparring with Santana.
I love you guys so much more. Banat. Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters or anyone that disagrees with anything on the background. I am Santana, and guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter or you disagree with anything on the background. If you're friendly, tap the screen, share the live, send your daily heart me. It's only one coin and we'll boost the live, pushes out to the FYP. I'm going to keep resetting the daily gift goal for to these little 1-cent gift goals. If we can knock those out, that will boost live as well. And also, guys, yes, share the live maybe once or twice. That's super helpful. But more than sharing the live, more than sharing the live, if we can repost the live, if we can do that, that will actually really help boost the live and push us out to the FYP. All right, we're going to start getting people in here again. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. If you're friendly, tap the screen. Hi.
Fuck Trump. Quite frankly, fuck Trump. Quite frankly.
Okay. I am going to block you because one, I don't like trolls. Two, you sound like a child. I don't play those types of games, guys. Please only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if we are, if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We are only looking for some debates. Let's see here. Hi,
Yeah,
are you a Trump supporter or disagree with something on the background?
Yep, yes.
Okay, perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Hey, now make it rain and clear it out. A question for you before we go too far. Do you know who I am?
Yes, I've seen you
Really?
before.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm getting shocked when people say that. Okay. Would it be okay if I give not only you, but everyone else a quick introduction to not only who I am, but what this is?
Yep, do your thing.
Perfect. One moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters or, thank you very much, anyone that disagrees with anything on the background. And I am Santana, guys. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. And you said that you are a Trump supporter. What do you disagree with most on the background where you would like to start?
Well, you're saying white men don't care about nothing but power, but I think number one guide is Trump, right? So Trump is actually 10 steps ahead.
Are you saying that he's playing 4D chess?
Yes, and I can explain.
Just really quickly, are you white?
Yes. I grew up in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Okay. Tell me how Trump is playing 4D chess, because I'm convinced that he's playing like tic-tac-toe with crayons.
Yes. So by 2070, did you know that oil will run out? It's a finite source, and it will be ending in the world. So the reason is Trump is going to Venezuela and Iran.
Trump will be dead by then.
Well, yeah, but he's trying to save America for the future, long term.
Wait, real question for you, like, because you're not the first person that I've heard say that like Trump is trying to save America, and I'm being super genuine when I say this. Why do you think Trump is actually trying to save America? Like, what genuinely makes you believe that Donald Trump is trying to save America?
Well, he fights for oil, I guess, and if you have oil and you have the best economy, so by 2070 the whole economy will be in depression.
Hey, fuck that oil. By 2070, we better have flying cars. Why are we still driving? Can we get on our jets and shit by 2070? Why are we still worrying about fossil fuel in 2070 instead of actually getting on our oil game?
Well,
I mean, it's not oil, but flying
but
car game.
Well, in Europe, all cars have to be electric and stuff, but you know, the oil will end. So, you know, what's going to happen to the world? The whole world will be like, you know, crazy.
What if we just didn't support? What if we just didn't rely on fossil fuels? How about that? What do you think about that one? What if the whole world didn't really fuck with fossil fuels anymore, and we could cut down on pollution, and we wouldn't have to drill for oil? What if we did that?
How are we going to achieve that with nuclear power, or like, is it achievable?
Yeah, I mean, we could definitely get nuclear energy. Like, that's a whole thing. But I mean, there's so many alternative options when it comes to actual like fuel sources. It's weird that Donald Trump tries to hang on to like coal and fossil fuels when there's actually so many clean energy sources that's renewable that would actually be hydrogen, absolutely, that would absolutely be like better for us. And again, like Donald Trump is going to be dead before 2070. Hell, Donald Trump might be dead before 2027. But like, I don't think he cares about oil in 2070. Did he run? He ran. Him gone. Him gone, chat. Oh, well. Oh, well. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with it. He said, damn. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debate. None of these options look good. None of these options look good. We are looking for some debates. America doesn't really care. America, guys, I've come to the realization that, hey, thank you for the fireworks. America really doesn't care, right? And when I say America doesn't care, I mean America doesn't care from multiple standpoints. Republicans, they don't really give a shit about Epstein survivors. Like, they've been very open, clear, and very strong about the fact that they don't care about the survivors of Epstein. And not only that, they just don't care about like women as survivors as a whole. Like, it's super gross. It's super gross how much like they run coverage for like sexual abusers. But also Democrats, moderate Democrats, they don't care about our country, period. White men, they don't give a fuck about nothing but power, right? That's what it is. White women, they don't care about white supremacy. And last but not least, FBA, BLAGA, y'all don't care about black people. That's a fact. That's a fact. So only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. If you're over on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and you would like to debate me, you do not have to leave where you are. The only thing that you have to do is click that link. I feel like you're a troll, or either you're going to slur. Which one? Swiftest MAGA, are you a troll or are you going to slur? Which one? This is what happened when you call them out. This is what happens when you call them out. When you like jump in front of the slur, when you cut off the slur, they know you take the power out of it. W's in the chat for Rayleigh for the $1 donation, saying, are Pontiacs still relevant? Because that's my car. Hey, Kathy. I think Pontiacs are definitely still relevant. W's in the chat. W's in the chat for Heather for the $5 donation, saying daily hugs. Thank you, Heather, and said have a great live. I'm hoping so. W's in the chat for Heather, guys. Also, W's in the chat for Beth sent a $5 super chat to say thank you for what you said on Dean's Live today. Your support of victims means a lot. Yeah, like I don't really like engaging with those people for some reason to think like there's any need to actually litigate sexual assault. I think that's weird, but thank you for that. And W's in the chat for becoming for the $1.99 super chat to say, I can't stop listening to you, Dean and Parker. W's in the chat for you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. If anyone else like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, pay links, and link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Santana speaks for you is the best way to support the live. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Hold on. White men don't care about power. Literally debate alongside two. Oh, you think so, Roman? Hey, Roman. Roman, get up here, bub. Get in the request. I don't care about you crying from the comments. Hi, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background?
Yeah, I came up earlier in the day and you kicked me.
Why did I
was
kick
a little
you?
erratic, but
are you better now?
Well, you were. I mean, I kind of want to address it, but
I don't remember you.
Yeah,
can you be on your best behavior and then we can actually like debate?
Well, can I ask you a question? If you want to say something first, go ahead.
Sure. I mean, I don't mind. I just like don't like be normal, okay? and then
I'm normal.
we can debate. Okay. I mean, as long as you can be
I
normal,
mean,
cool.
for real, you're the only one that's not normal.
How am I not normal?
Well, you said that.
Wait, are you the person that had like the I or Parker's easy to debate or some stupid shit like that?
Hell no.
What was your username earlier?
Samson.
I can't remember why I kicked you. I'll give you another chance. I'm sorry. Sometimes I have a memory like a Why was he kicked though, Kel?
Well, okay, let me just
Why
say.
were you kicked?
You
Why did I
said
kick
black people. I was just yelling. I wasn't yelling slurs or anything.
Okay.
I was calling you an idiot.
Oh, that's not bad. I thought you was
But
about to say you
said,
called me a nigger.
You said black people can only talk about blaga, and you said white people can only talk about white supremacy, and I think that's kind of idiotic.
Oh, yeah. Why would you want to talk about black people?
That's like saying you can't talk about testicular cancer because you don't have testicles.
No, I'm saying, serious question.
Because you can talk about it, right? But
no, what I'm saying is, serious question. If I got like white people shit up here for you, why would you want to come up here and talk about black people shit? And what do you know about being black?
That's not the point.
No, that's the question.
I mean, I have a black sister. I'm adopted, but
tokenizing as hell.
My family is black.
That's tokenizing as hell.
Well, you said, what do I know about them? I mean, you don't think that? How is that tokenizing? You asked
what is FBA?
FBA, Foundational Black Americans.
What do they believe in?
I'm not sure. I just know they're a right-leaning group.
So if you don't know what they believe in, then why would you want to speak for them?
Well, I'm just talking about black in general. That's a big group of people that don't necessarily agree with FBA.
Are you blacker?
No, I'm not black.
Okay, then that topic isn't for you. Pick another one.
Okay, so exactly. So you're going on the logic. If you don't have testicles, you can't talk about testicles.
No, I'm going off the logic. It's my life. I get to do what I want to do.
No, it's just idiotic. I mean, what kind of logic is that?
It's my logic.
Do you think that's sensical logic?
It's my logic in my life.
Let's break it down. Break it down for me.
If you
because we go by sense, right?
If you want to talk about black people shit,
no, we don't go by sense.
No, guys. not in this. No, absolutely not. I'm being honest. If you want to talk about black people shit, go do it on somebody else's live. There's plenty of lives where they'll let you just as a random white person talk about black people shit. Not here. I refuse.
You can talk about it. You can talk about white people shit.
I can.
So what? Why?
Because white people shit negatively impact black people shit.
The logic. Why can you talk about it but nobody else can? Just because it's your live, that's why.
Yeah, for sure. But also
because you just started doing that. I mean,
also white people shit.
Is it because Ari and Dean were?
Are you gonna? Holy fuck! Are you gonna let me finish the sentence?
Go ahead. It just makes no sense.
Holy shit! Again, the point that I was making is white people shit affects black people shit. And so since I'm black, one, I get to talk about black people shit. Two, this is my life, so I get to talk about what the fuck I want to talk about. And three, like, if you can't answer basic questions, you know what? How about this? I'll put you through a quick litmus test. And if you can answer these basic ass questions, then I'll let you talk about whatever black people shit you want to talk about. Deal?
I never said I wanted to. I just asked.
Then why are you crying about it?
Like, because it seems very.
Oh my God, that's so weird. Why would you come up here?
Makes no sense.
Why would you come up here?
Grown-ups.
Why would you come up here and cry about something that you don't even want to talk about?
You're the one crying about it because Dean came on.
I'm not crying about shit.
Co-host.
I'm not crying about shit. And like you coming up here and being weird. Listen. You coming up here being weird and disrespectful is fucking stupid. I sat there and the first time I said, hey, don't be weird, be normal. You said, I'm going to be normal. And then you start being fucking weird. You wanted to come up here and cry. You wanted to come up here and you didn't even want to talk about the topic. You just wanted to cry about the fact that you couldn't talk about the topic. How fucking stupid is that? Like, listen. You didn't even want to talk about the topic. You just wanted to cry about the fact that I gave you a boundary. This is the problem. This is the real problem. White men in America have a problem with being told no. Like that's the actual problem. You don't even care about being able to speak about the topic. You are just mad that I told you that you can't speak about the topic. That's the same reason they want to use the N-word. They don't really care about the N-word. They're just mad because people say that you can't say the N-word without repercussions. And that's what this is. He didn't want to debate the topic. He just wanted to cry and complain about the fact that I made a boundary, and he has to respect that boundary because as a white man in America, he's never been told no. And when you tell a white man in America no, no matter if you are another white man, no matter if you're a woman, no matter if you're black, any other race, anything else, when you tell a white man that deals with white privilege mixed with male fragility, it's a bad recipe. It's just bad. It's like it's a fucking nuke. And you know what? At this point, you serve no purpose.
Wow, dude, you're not even gonna let me respond?
Only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. I got boundaries. I don't care if you like it or not. Like, you don't have to like my boundaries, but you will live by them in my space. Like, serious question. I mean, like, seriously, you might not like my boundaries, but you will respect them, or you just won't be on my platform. Like, I don't know. Like, there's plenty of TikTok lives that are happening right now. You can go look stupid on someone else's panel. Like, I don't have to make you look stupid. You can go look stupid by yourself somewhere else. I don't care. I'd rather talk to my chat anyway. Like, my chat is cool as shit. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Hi, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background?
No, but it's about my dad. Please, just let me. I have a question for you, and YouTube super chat won't let me ask it.
What's going on with your papa?
So my dad is a Trump supporter.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to ask you, what are like the main points you would give specifically, if you know about it, like transgender people, because that's like a conversation that comes up with me and my father quite often, and I want to be able to have an argument back to it because I support trans people and he really doesn't. Why?
Why does he? What's his issue? How many trans people does he know?
Probably none.
Exactly.
The main argument, right? The main argument that comes up is that it's a mental illness.
It's not.
And like in my heart,
tell him to check tell him to check the DSM-5. It's not.
The DSM-5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, no,
he's just
something
wrong.
That comes up a lot. Yeah, no, I agree in my heart. Like I support trans people, so it's like I want to be able to kind of
listen. This is what you. Honestly, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to really get to them. And honestly, I wouldn't necessarily be the best person to lean on in this position. I would defer to any of the amazing creators that are on this app that are part of the trans community. I know Lainey defends trans. She runs live. She's absolutely amazing. You can lean on her. I know Eli, I don't know how often Eli is going live or not, but Eli is absolutely amazing. He does lives. You can lean on Eli. Like, I would defer to any people within the trans community to actually get better refutation from both of them versus me. The only thing that I'll speak on is the fact that Olive, yeah, absolutely, Olive as well. The only thing that I would speak on is the fact is it's propaganda, right? Like, it's literally
real.
They're like, there's a fucking boogeyman, and the whole issue is that people don't know transgender people, and that's the only reason that it makes them easy for them to victimize them. Like, because if you don't know someone, then you can always make them out to be the bad guy, because, like, you know, it's not your friend, it's not your neighbor, it's not your like relative. And so, like, Trump spent $215 million on misinformation and disinformation, and like, there's less than 1% of transgender people in the United States of America. So it's all propaganda. But I would defer to people in the community and go listen to them again. Like, there's so many wonderful trans people that are on this app that don't get their voices heard. They don't get platform as much. Like, even one of my favorite people in the entire world is Sean. And I know Sean, she doesn't really speak on. She doesn't do just transgender debates or anything, because Sean is a fucking beast. But like, just lean on those people that are in that community, and not me. Like, I lean on
I've
them.
been trying to like ask like Parker and Dean, but they never like accept. Well, Parker did, but then I immediately got kicked.
Because they're looking
and
for some
YouTube
debates.
Right, which is fair. And YouTube, that's what I'll use YouTube Super Chat, but it doesn't let me ask that, probably because it's against guidelines for whatever reason. But
yeah, I would also say, like, I mean, Parker's the wrong person, Dean's the wrong person, I'm the wrong person. None of us can actually, while we may know stuff around the transgender community, we can't speak for the transgender community because we're not a part of that community.
Right.
And so the only thing that we can do is try to advocate as best as possible for that community, use our privilege to protect it. But again, go directly to the source, go to the people that are being impacted on a daily basis. Like, there's so many trans people voices that need to be uplifted, and they're out there. So like, go check them out.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time, man. Thank you.
All right. Have a good one.
You too.
Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Guys, guess what I had earlier? Pocket worms. Hi, AJJ, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background?
Yeah, why'd you block me, dude?
Are you the Samson guy?
You didn't have those boundaries last week.
I blocked you again, slap nuts. I love it when they come back on an alternate account and I get the opportunity to block them again. Like, that's the best thing. That's the best thing. That's like the best thing. I had pocket worms. I took 2 of these gummy worms and stuck them in my pocket, and I kind of forgot about it. And then my wife and I, management, we were out. And then I put my hand in my pocket and I realized I had pocket worms. And so I stuck them in my mouth. And then she looked at me, she was like, "What are you chewing?" I said, "Worms." She's like, "Where'd you get them from?" I said, "I got pocket worms." Only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. And if you'd like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, pay links, and Linktree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat, and I will read that out. What would you say? Did she roll her eyes at you? No, she was mad that I didn't share. But like, to be fair, I was walking and she wasn't near me at the time, and I remembered, and that's when I stuck them in my mouth. Hi, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with something on the background? Tracy, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background? Okay, I'm gonna drop you. W's in the chat for Alpha, who sent a $10 super chat to say, "Hey, I heard you're a Supernatural fan and I'm proud owner of a Mint 67 Impala. Hey, holy fuck, W's in the chat for you. Oh my gosh. Fucking love it. W's in the chat for Mike for the $20 super chat to say, let's go team free will. Fucking right, team free will. Fucking right, team free will. Supernatural for life. LOL. You guys have no idea how many times I've watched Supernatural over and over and over. And over and over and over and over and over and over. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. If you're friendly, tap the screen, share the live, send your daily heart me. It's only 1 coin. It will boost the live and push us out to the FYP. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We are only looking for some debates. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. Hi, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with something on the background?
Yo, fuck you for lying about your boundaries, dude. You let people talk about that shit last week.
How many accounts
stop
do you
acting
have?
like you care. Stop acting like you care.
You got blocked on that account too, slap nuts. And I know for a fact he's over on YouTube too. I could hear him. That's 3. We're 3 for 3. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Hi, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with something on the background?
I mean, I'm MAGA, but I'm not a Trump supporter, but I would vote for Trump if there was no other election held tomorrow. Like Dean Parker usually say.
Okay.
What point? I don't know if it does.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, what point do you disagree with most on the background? Would you like to start?
Hold on, let me look.
Mm-hmm. Can I say thank you really quick while you take a look at that?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, appreciate it.
Man. Can I get in the room real quick where it's going to be more helpful for
here? Sure, take your time. W's in the chat for Jalen for the $5.32 donation saying we love the Amish. Yes, we do love the Amish. W's in the chat for Portia. That's my sister's name, who sent a $20 donation saying, hi, keep doing what you're doing. I learned so much listening to you. Best community ever. We do have the best community ever. PBJ. Fucking W's in the chat for PBJ. We do absolutely have the best community in the world. You guys bully me in the chat, but you guys are pretty okay. W's in the chat for... give me one more sec. W's in chat for Clarence for the $10 donation saying, since we're talking about Impalas, I have a 63. How the fuck do you have a 63 Impala? That is crazy. My first car was a 88 Chevy Caprice. W's in the chat for Jacob for the $10 donation saying, it's crazy when people want to talk about things they can't relate to. Someone talking about black people stuff. I'm a white man and I can't talk on black people experience because I'm not black. We can advocate for them and use our privilege to help. Literally, like that's what I was just saying about the trans community. I mean, the more people that can understand that, the easier to be. W's in the chat for Josh for the $5 donation saying, for the fellow supernatural fan, I got an anti-possession you got an anti-possession tattoo? Whew. Almost bought that 67 Impala a few years back. Keep cooking, MAGA. I think I would get one if my wife would let me. Not gonna hold you. W's in the chat, guys. If anyone else likes support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, pay links and links are in the bio. Santana speaks for you. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat. I will read that out. All right, are you all good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
What do you mean by white supremacy and white women?
White women don't care about white supremacy.
That's kind of racist.
What is race?
You are putting a whole group together saying they don't care about something.
No, I said, what is race?
What is race and ethnicity?
Nope.
Skin tone?
Nope.
Okay, what do you tell me about?
Just FYI, there's a difference between race, ethnicity, and nationality. But race is a socially acceptable grouping of phenotypical characteristics that was created for the othering of non-white people to create a free and cheap labor class.
Okay.
Who created race?
God.
Nope. Not Jeebus.
He created human beings. So I mean, I don't know the exact person. I don't know.
I do. Would you like to know his name?
Sure.
Gomez Inez de Zurara. He was a Portuguese man that was a chronicler for Prince Henry the Navigator. He actually created race after coming across African people to justify chattel slavery. He said that they were hypersexual, they were animalistic, they needed to be civilized. And so he went to the Catholic Church and got the publication of 2 Papa Bulls to okay the selling of black people through chattel slavery. And that since continued the system of race and racism. Racism is an overall system that is something that can affect the majority of people on a high level, i.e. black people can experience racism, white people can't.
White people can't experience racism?
Nope.
It's a bold take.
It's
not
factual.
Argue because you sound very knowledgeable.
What up, Ari?
Race.
Yeah, I know stuff about race.
I'm not going to argue it, but I've never heard that one before, I'll be honest.
Yeah. So the thing that, welcome in, Hector Ray. The thing that a lot of people don't understand, because they think like being hateful is being racist, and like racism isn't predicated on hate. Like that's the thing that a lot of people conflate and they misunderstand. But like when you look at the actual, as Solid would say, it's about structural functionalism. But if you look at the structural functionalism, right, it doesn't work that way. So black people, they can be xenophobic, they can be bigoted, they can be hateful, but they can't be racist because they can't co-opt the actual system of racism to oppress other people.
Yeah. So you want to debate about the war in Iran, abortion, any of that, or just this stuff on this screen here?
And we can talk about whatever you want to talk about now. You seem chill.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm just
Howdy, partner.
I'm just, yeah. I don't like Trump as a person. I mean, I'm a Christian.
What do you think? What do you think about? I was about to say, down with Jesus Christ.
Well, that's why I said, I mean, I don't support Trump, but I will support the Republican Party. And the only reason I would support Trump is to get the Republicans in the Oval Office.
Why?
In the White House.
Why?
I mean, start off with abortion. I think abortion is worse than the Holocaust, and I can explain why. I know it sounds crazy, but think about this. Can you tell me why? If you think, first off, do you think abortion is murder?
Nope.
Okay, so let's go off that. If abortion's not murder, say you were to get in your car intoxicated, okay? You following me?
Double homicide. Yep. Go ahead.
And you get a pregnant woman, and you unfortunately take the life of her, and she's pregnant. Why is it a double homicide then?
Hey, baby. Is there any way you can bring me another bag of gummy worms, please? Please? I'm out. This is my last one. I'm sorry. You were giving me the example I've heard like 50 times.
Okay. Isn't that kind of a contradiction, though, in the law?
Nope.
Because I'm a criminal justice student myself. I'm 19. I think that's kind of a contradiction. Yeah. So it's only a life.
Thank you, my love. Murder is the unjustified ending of a life. There's justification in abortions. This is silly. This is silly.
So, well, hold on
one second. So I don't normally talk to men about abortions. I was just letting you say the stuff that you wanted to say before I was gonna get to where I was gonna go. But I see my friend B is here, so I'm gonna let B handle this. What up, B?
What up?
B, did you see how my wife threw that at me?
I mean,
it almost hit me in the face. Now, come on.
She brought it to you regardless.
She did.
But,
W's in the chat for her.
Okay. With this double homicide law, if you actually read the law within it, it says nothing in this law shall be construed to permit the restriction on abortion. By the way, if you actually read it, it's the Unborn Victims of Violence Act. Not only that, but this law doesn't apply all through a pregnancy. Usually it's after the point of viability, which is before 99% of abortions happen. Not to mention as well, usually it stipulates that the person has to know that they're pregnant and you knew they were pregnant as well. It's not like if a man just unalived a random pregnant woman.
38 out of the 50 states, it doesn't matter what point.
Hey, do you hear B talking right now?
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry.
Okay, how about you wait until the end of just let's wait until B finishes speaking. Sorry, B, go ahead.
Yeah, it's got to be as well if they knew they were pregnant. Do you know who Chris Watts was? The guy who has a whole Netflix documentary about him? Okay, well, he was a family annihilator, and he unalived his whole family, including his pregnant wife, Shanann. I want to say it was in Colorado, and he was only charged with an unlawful termination of pregnancy. So this isn't charged universally. Also, yeah, you even said it yourself, not all states even have this law. So
the vast majority is what I'm saying. Like 38 of the 50 it is have any point of any pregnancy, first day.
So it seems you're familiar with the law. So are you not familiar with the part in the law where it says nothing in this law shall be used to permit the restrictions on abortion or restriction on abortion?
Well, I'm not talking about abortion. I'm talking about how is that a double murder? If that's two murders, why isn't it abortion? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, it's just another thing that's meant to disincentivize people from killing pregnant women because men love to do that. The number one cause of pregnant women or cause of death for pregnant women is homicide. So.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
Sorry, I'm also cooking dinner. But yeah, it's something that's also meant to disincentivize the killing of pregnant women because that happens way too much, such that the number one cause of death for pregnant women is homicide.
And not B cooking while she cooking. What the fuck is happening? Anyway, did you hear what B said?
Yeah, the number one cause of So what's the number one cause of death for men?
Sorry, what'd you say?
What's the number one cause of death for men?
I don't fucking know.
Men.
Not homicide?
It's men. It's men. Easy answer. Men.
So homicide?
Men is the leading cause of death of men. Like literally, it's men.
It doesn't make any. Okay.
Men lead in every statistical category of violence. Go ahead,
I'll be more specific. When we're looking at the homicides that are against women that are pregnant, it's not just like a homicide from a random man on a street. It's most often their intimate partner. For women, 60% of the homicides against women are committed by somebody they know. For men, it's only 30%.
Okay, so I'm not against abortion if it's a unconsensual act, or if it is the woman is in danger if she's going to have to birth the kid. But I think that if you're going to open your legs, or a guy can't keep it.
Are you meat watching? Are you meat watching?
What'd you say?
Not you, slap nuts. You hold tight. I don't want you crying in the comments. Why are you talking about someone opening their legs?
I put it both ways. I said if you can't keep it in your pants too.
Yeah, but like, why are you meat watching?
What are you talking about? What does that even mean? Meat watching?
Yeah, meat watching.
What's that mean?
Why are you worried about how much buns people get?
I'm not. I'm saying that it's not justified because you just don't want it. If you don't want it, don't do the act. There's consequences to your act.
Wait, no. Sex is cool. Like, sex is fun. Consensual, guys, everyone, you know my rule. Have as much safe and consensual sex as possible at all times.
I'm curious, Huddy.
What if you're like a teenager?
Hold on really quick. I'm curious I don't know why you want to talk about children having sex. That's really weird.
And they can't consent. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm curious. Can you tell me how hold on, Huddy.
Hey,
I'm talking.
hold on. Hey. Sorry, I got him, B. Go ahead.
Huddy, can you tell me how a grape exception would work? I'm curious.
Hold on. Hey, can I say something real quick? Because you just made a crazy take that I
what up, Sean?
I wasn't.
You said what about teenagers?
I was literally going back. And saying that you shouldn't justify that. What?
No, you said what about teenagers?
Yeah, what about teenagers? I was saying.
Why would we be talking about teenagers? Like, because they can't consent.
There's so many teen births. It's crazy. And
they can't consent. I said I said have safe and consensual sex. They can't consent. So obviously I'm not talking about them. You're being weird. Please stick to what B is saying. You're being weird. No, you're meat watching and you're talking about kids.
I'm talking about kids, bro. Like, no.
Yes, you're meat watching and talking about kids. You're being weird.
And you just have a dirty mind. So I'm not.
You're the one that said the shit.
What about teenagers?
Exactly.
Literally, teenagers getting abortions. Huddy, teenagers getting abortions mean teenagers had to have sex, dumbass. We're not talking about children having sex. That's weird. Like, stop. You should have stopped when we told you to stop the first time. Like, I don't know why you're pushing the fight about teenagers having sex right now.
That's so weird.
Anyway, I'll ask my question again since you obfuscated from it again. Can you tell me how a rape exception would work, please, or a rape exception sign?
Was raped. I don't know what to tell you. She was raped and then she's having.
Yeah, how does somebody prove they were raped? Like, do they have to file a police report and then they can get the abortion? Does the person have to be convicted and then they can get an abortion, or what has to happen for that person to be given the exception?
I would say, in my personal opinion, I would say accusation.
Okay, so I can tell you right now, if all I have to do is just say I was raped to be able to get an abortion, I would just lie. So would literally put a 1 in chat if you're a woman and you would lie and do that same shit.
Yeah, it would happen a lot. But I mean,
Then why are you
not
giving?
Everybody's just gonna make up a case, and it's saying you would just falsely make.
Wait,
up
but hold on. You're sitting here saying that people. You're saying people are just doing it for. Wait, you're saying people are doing it for shits and giggles or shiggles, as I always say. But so if they're going to do it for shiggles, then why wouldn't they just lie so they can get it anyway? Like, that's stupid. You don't see the flaw in your logic?
No. Let me explain. Why would you make up a lie about another human being of doing that to you? There's one of the
do I
worst
need to
things you
accuse
can
a
do.
person? Or do I just need to say I was raped? Because wait, what about the people who don't know who raped them? What about the people who were drunk and don't know who did it? What about the people who wake up behind a dumpster? Like the woman from Brock Turner. Like, how are we supposed to be able to identify people?
I don't think he thought this one out.
There's going to be people that are going to say that, but you're still going to cut down the rate of abortion this way. It's just still going to happen.
But if your point is that you don't want to force people who are raped to have... Hold on, stop talking. If your point is that you don't want to force people who were raped to have to go through a pregnancy that they were raped to essentially get, then you're contradicting yourself when they're like, some people will fall through the cracks though. Like, are you serious?
Yeah, some will. There's no perfect way of doing it.
Yeah, no, there actually is.
I have a perfect way.
Hold on, There is. The perfect way of doing it is not putting an onus on. Hold on, stop talking. I'm speaking. If you can hear the words coming out, hey,
you can't make. You won't let me make a point.
Shut up, bro.
Let me make a point.
You said there isn't a perfect way. I'm about to tell you what it is. The perfect way that allows every single rape victim to get an abortion if they want one is not putting the onus on rape victims or anyone to have to talk about why they're getting the abortion in the first place. And then you can ensure that there will never be a rape victim who's going to be denied an abortion because they can't prove they were raped or they can't point at an offense.
Okay, so can I make a point now, please? I beg.
I'll let you make a point if you bark.
What the fuck?
You're asking, please get on your knees and bark.
You're weird.
And then I'll let you make a point.
I'll make a point if I
No,
want
you
to
were
make
asking
a
me,
point.
like, can I make a point, please? Like, get on your knees
You're
and bark.
mocking me.
Do it.
Show some respect. This is a debate. I'd say I've been fairly respectful.
You're literally arguing for taking my rights away. Shut up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care.
See, you have, yeah. And you said you could make up a false case of rape, and so that says a lot about you.
Yeah, if that's the onus you're putting on me to be able to access my fundamental bodily autonomy rights, yeah, I would. And so would literally most of the women in the chat.
I'm sure they wouldn't. That's the problem with today's society.
Keep talking.
You make up a false case. That's absurd. Hey, Santana, do you think that's crazy? Be honest.
Nope.
Please don't be biased.
No, I don't think it's crazy, because what I think is crazy is saying that women can't have right to bodily autonomy. But hey, I got something. Hey, B, have you ever heard my solution? Oh, okay. Check this out. Hey, what's your face? Huddy. Guess what, Huddy? I agree. Right? Hey, Huddy, I agree. I don't want to see babies murdered. You and we can agree on that one, right? Huddy?
Yeah, we can.
Perfect. You've already said that you would like to see an abortion ban, and I understand you. I understand why you would be willing to do that. And you also said, that you would give an exception for rape, and I get that. But other things, you wouldn't necessarily do that. And you said you think that abortion is worse than the Holocaust, right? That's what you said, right?
It's a take I made. And hey, can I say one more? No, I'll only make a point. Actually,
no. I'm going here. I have a better idea than banning abortions. Would you like to hear it?
And this would stop all unwanted pregnancy.
Yep.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yep. You ready, Huddy?
What's that?
Mandatory vasectomies. Can't hear you, Bub.
My mic's fucking up. Can I leave and then join back and we can carry on, please? No, I promise. I swear to God. It sounds like I'm ducking, but I'm not. I'll join right back. I swear. I'll join right back. I swear to God.
B, do you think he's gonna come back?
Silent.
You think he's gonna come back, B?
On my mom's life, I will.
Don't lie on your mama. All right. You said on your mama.
Don't pretend that it don't come back, please.
Okay,
Don't
okay. You said on your mama. Listen. B, chat, you guys heard that. He said on his mama.
Faster. Mama's dying.
I know, right? I used to be scared to step on cracks because it allegedly would break your mama back, and I'm not with that.
Hi,
Hi.
Sean.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, Huddy.
Yeah.
All right.
I swear it was my mic.
Mandatory vasectomies. How do you feel about that one?
Elaborate.
Cool. So if we instituted mandatory vasectomies, it would be more safe, effective, efficient than any form of birth control. It's a quick outpatient procedure. In typical, you can actually get that procedure done today. Today is what, Tuesday? You can have that procedure today and be hooping by this weekend, right? It's a quick recovery time. It's something that is cheaper than an abortion, and it's more effective because of the different things that happen to women's bodies with birth control. So it's more effective than pills, the shot, IUDs, and also it's reversible in typical up to 5 years. After 5 years, the actual the availability to reverse it slightly starts to decrease, but you can also freeze your sperm prior to the vasectomy. So if you still want to have kids, but you never want to get the vasectomy reversed, you can actually still have kids while not getting the vasectomy reversed. Wait.
Oh, that's convenient.
Wait, hold on. So are you saying no to the vasectomies?
Yeah, my body, my choice.
Wait, why? Hold on. You said that abortion is worse than the Holocaust. You said, you and I agreed that we didn't want babies murdered. You were willing to ban abortions. I'm giving you something that would address the root cause of the issue. Why wouldn't you want to address the root cause of the issue?
Right. Like if we could prevent all abortions if men didn't ejaculate,
exactly,
get women pregnant who didn't want to be pregnant.
Wouldn't the human race end if we couldn't produce?
No. Again, it's it's reversible in typical up to 5 years, and you can freeze your sperm, so you don't even have to get a reverse if you don't want to.
Yeah, like not to mention as well, like right now the amount of sperm that we have in sperm banks, like in each ejaculation, there's like 50 million sperm. You know that, right? We have enough in sperm banks right now to continue. Yeah.
Hold on, not you, because you're innocent. Sean.
Yes.
Did you know I looked up the term, and the term is actually called a load? That is the actual medical term, a load, not bullshit. I looked it up. It's called a load.
Chat. He's doing it on purpose, chat.
I'm telling you, it's the fucking medical term. Sean, I looked it up. It's called a load. I'm not joking.
I'm just gonna say, because you done said load at least 8 times just now. You're doing it on purpose, chat. I'm just gonna say
that's the actual term, though.
I'm gonna say one little AO because Santana playing. Santana on playtime right now.
Hey, Santana.
Anyway, why do you have a problem with that?
So far in this debate, we've established that making up false allegations of rape is okay.
Can you explain to me why you have wait? Can you explain to me what the issue is with mandatory vasectomies if it addresses the root issue of the cause, which is the murder of babies, right? And it keeps us from even having to worry about women, right? Because abortion is a medical procedure. It takes a longer recovery time. It's more invasive. Like, this is a quicker, cleaner procedure. This is a more like practical way to affect. Okay, think about this for a second, Huddy. In typical, within a 30-day span, how many times can a woman get pregnant in typical within a 30-day period?
I don't know.
So usually their ovulation window can be 2 to 3 days, but there's a maximum ovulation.
I've been down bad at 2 a.m. Oh, okay. They have an ovulation. They have like 2-3 days before ovulation and the day of ovulation.
There's a peak ovulation day. So in typical, can we agree that they can normally get pregnant about once a month?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So out of 12 months in typical, how many times could a woman get pregnant?
In a month?
In 12 months.
12 times.
Perfect. Now in typical, how long are women pregnant?
About 9 months.
Closer to 10. But would it be fair if we say like women can have like one baby a year? Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So in typical, a woman can have like one baby a year. In a 30-day span, how many times can a man get a woman pregnant? Not the same woman, but just a woman pregnant within 30 days. How many times out of 30 days?
How many times can a man get a woman pregnant in 30 days?
Mm-hmm.
Once?
No, not the same woman, just a woman.
Yeah, a lot of time, every day.
So would it be fair to say 30? Okay, perfect. So 30. So in 365 days in 1 year, how many times could a man get a woman, not the same woman? Perfect. So which one is more beneficial to address? The issue with one baby being created a year, or the issue with 365 babies being created in a year?
Santana, so you don't believe in my body, my choice then?
Oh, I absolutely do, but you don't.
No, but you don't. So I'm using the argument against you. My body, my choice.
You can't use my argument against me because I'm not the one that advocated for banning abortions. You did, Slapnuts.
Neither am I. No, I didn't.
Okay, so then you're good with abortion now.
In certain scenarios, yeah.
No. Why are you going to certain scenarios now?
I already did. I said
wait. So again, if you're saying that the most important thing to you is ensuring that babies aren't murdered, then why would you not be willing to do the one thing that would address the issue? You talked about keeping your legs closed and you were meat watching. Sean, he was meat watching. But I'm sitting here saying, like, if we just address the actual root cause of the issue, we don't have to worry about any of that.
So you think mandatory vasectomy should be in order?
I think that would you like to know what I really think?
Yeah.
I think you and I can make a compromise. Huddy, I think you and I can find middle ground. Are you someone that believes in middle ground?
Yes. And can I put one more point on the
perfect. So if you believe in middle ground, then how about I don't advocate for mandatory vasectomies and you don't advocate for abortion bans, and we just let people do whatever they need to do with the actual guidance of their doctors? How about we give people the right to bodily autonomy?
No, anybody can get an abortion.
It's up to the people and their doctors.
Well, that's not a very good.
Okay, then mandatory vasectomies. When can we snip your nuts?
Never.
Okay, then why are you so worried about women's uteruses?
You said I was meat watching. Now you're talking about
why are you so worried about women's uterus? How many uteruses do you have, Huddy? Huddy, how many uteruses do you have? How many uteri do you currently have? Okay, so if you don't have a uterus, then stop fucking worrying about other people's uterus. Let's talk about your nuts.
Yo,
as a matter of fact, let's talk about these nuts.
Yo, bro, when can I snip your nuts, bro? I need to snip your nuts. Mandatory vasectomies, bro. Even though you're meat watching.
I get that you're losing the argument so bad you have to try and cope. Honey, do you even know where the fertilization of a pregnancy happens?
And Sean, after this, Sean, you're up next. Go ahead.
Do you know where fertilization happens in a woman's body when she gets pregnant?
The egg? The egg,
fertilization happens in the egg?
No, I don't.
Do you know, where the pregnancy happens?
The womb?
Yeah, the womb, though, isn't, proper anatomical.
Enlighten me.
Wow, the way Santana just said it like 15 times. And you still don't know, bro.
And see, I'm a
Wait,
Christian
you want to
man,
restrict
so it's a moral
abortion.
thing, too.
You want to restrict abortion, and it's not immoral to know female anatomy, bro. Is it immoral for you to know what the clitoris is? If so, rest in fucking peace, any woman you'll ever be with.
Clitori. It's clitori, B. That's the medical
You don't know
term.
their own definition, bro. Like, you can't even. You're just trying to school me on not knowing the definition.
Are you
even know
saying
your
you're a
damn self,
Christian
bro.
man, and that's why you shouldn't know women's anatomy? Is
No, I'm
that
not
seriously
saying
what you were
that.
about to
No,
say?
that's not what I was about to say.
Okay, so what does you being a Christian man have to do with you
it's
not
a
knowing?
moral thing, bro. It's
What's-
a moral thing.
what's-
It's
wait.
Christian nature
It's a
to
moral
not
thing
get
for you to not
abortion.
know where the uterus is?
No, what? What are you talking about? Like, that has nothing to do with what I just said. You're just spewing the app. I said it's a moral thing to not get abortions in the Christian,
Is that why
culture.
Christians are so sexually repressed?
Well, I mean, now you're making fun of the religion. That's, I have the First Amendment right of religion, so I can believe in what I want to believe in.
Okay.
And you can't say
Am I
can't.
am I the government?
So I can believe in God.
Am I the government?
God. Am I?
No one brought up the First Amendment, but you don't nobody give a shit about your Sky Daddy. What are we doing?
Sky Daddy?
Yeah, Sky Daddy. Anyway, Sean, floor is yours.
No, elaborate. Sky Daddy, what's that even mean? Sky Daddy or something.
Man, you believe in
It just
every
means
God.
God. If you're done with him, I just wanted to ask a question about abortion. I just wanted to hear the argument, like to restrict abortion.
Okay. My argument, it's you're protecting. See, I actually think on abortion, you want to protect women's rights, and that's great. That's really good. But we're both coming from good places in our heart in every argument. I want you to know that. If I'm trying to protect babies' rights and you're trying to protect women's rights, nobody's necessarily wrong.
What right of
Wait.
fetuses are you trying to protect?
A fetus, it's a baby.
What right, I said.
It's a baby according to the law.
No, it's
I
not.
don't care, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. Let's Sean, floor is yours. Go ahead. Answer Sean's question directly, please.
I mean, if you can't formulate your argument, I'll give you mine, and you can try and dismantle it. But like,
I would give you my
haven't-
argument if this B girl would like actually stop.
Hey,
talking about it.
not girl, woman. Shut the fucking stop. Please
If
lock
this B
in.
woman would stop.
Please lock in.
B is literally my bestie, so
Oh,
you can
nice.
interrupt. But look, just go ahead and say the argument. If you can't, I'll give you mine. It's perfectly fine, but just
I've given an argument. I'll give you a rundown version.
okay.
I'm sure you've heard the argument of double homicide in a vehicle. That's a good argument I have, and I have Christian. It's immoral to get abortions as a Christian. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. I hold my values to that, and I think that there should be situations where you don't have to have the baby. But I don't think anybody should just be able to go get an abortion. I don't think people should just be like, oh, got pregnant again for the 4th time this year. Go get an abortion. I just don't think that is the way it should be. I don't know if you disagree or agree. The floor is yours.
Hey, I'm sorry, really quick, before you do that, there's something I absolutely need to address. I'm not sure who Hoofy is. I know that it just came across as far as someone named Hoofy or whatever in the chat, basically saying oh, I donate to Santana so I can say whatever I want to whoever I want. No, the fuck you can't. That is not what we do here. I may appreciate you being here. I may appreciate you being a part of the community, but you don't get to disrespect my friend. You're Hoofy? Yeah, Hoofy. I don't play those games. I don't care about you donating. I don't care about whatever you may actually quote unquote contribute to the community. If you can't respect the mods, which are an extension of me, and if you can't respect the people that I call my friends, that I platform, including Ari, then you don't actually get to be here. So either you can shape up or you can ship out. I really don't care which one, but we absolutely will not do that. And if I see anything else, if I get anything else from one of the mods about you disrespecting anybody in the community, I'm just going to block you. Period. Sorry. Go ahead, Sean.
Both of these informal arguments, neither one of them makes sense, but the one that doesn't make the most sense is the Christian one, because there's nothing in Christianity about like not getting an abortion. But the two double H-side ones, which the appeal to law,
the earthly fathers, the priests are against it, and that is in extension. It's kind of like Santana. His mods, bro. The mods are the priests, and I'm a Catholic, so it's called earthly fathers, and they are against it. So that makes it part of the Christian.
So this would just be like an appeal to authority and like ignoring the Bible.
Well, the Bible never says that everybody should have access to abortions, but yes, it does. Saying it says everybody should have access to abortion. Show me where it says that, please.
Exodus 21:22 through 24, I believe it is.
And it said all women should have access to abortion.
It gives the conditional for abortions, yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be honest. The Bible does contradict itself a little bit, and I would like to hear that verse.
Exodus.
That's true. I'm not going to deny it.
Yeah, it says that it basically says that if two men are fighting and it causes harm to a woman to the point where she has a miscarriage, the punishment for it is a fine. So God
miscarriage is different from an abortion.
No, it's not. In this particular case, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is. A miscarriage is not on purpose.
Yeah, a miscarriage is not on purpose in particular, but when we're talking about, wait, are we talking about, you think abortion is murder, correct?
It's legally not. But
well, you think that it's
wrong,
but you think that it's an unjustified killing based on your moral framework, correct?
Yeah, sure, you got it.
So that would mean that it's an unjustified unalivement under your moral framework, which is Christianity.
Okay. Yeah.
Under Christianity, it is unaliving a baby is perfectly moral.
It's perfectly moral to unalive babies?
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell me, elaborate?
Well, in Exodus, it talks about, like, what is the penalty for unaliving another person in Christianity?
And you're talking about, like, the times that this Bible was written. That was so long ago that the world has changed. In the earthly fathers.
This is literally what you base your ideas on.
No, it's not all. I mean, it's partly, but not fully.
So we're ignoring the Bible.
No, I'm not. The Pope, and the earthly fathers also have say in the cultural norms of the current day Christian, Catholic, all that.
How do we know how do we know if something is true or not true? Hi, Kinsey.
How do we know if something is true or not true?
Yeah, like when someone says something, how do we know whether it's true or not true?
I mean, that's kind of vague. By knowing the truth, I guess, or knowing.
It would be the research. It would be the data.
Okay.
What is the data for Christianity?
Well, you can argue that God's not real, and that Christianity isn't real or it's false. Or
No. I'm positing to you that God is real in this particular case, and I'm positing to you that God's word says that God is perfectly fine with unaliving babies. So you saying that it's immoral doesn't make any sense.
You know, dude, you know that the earthly fathers have say too on this, and the Pope has already.
Wait, what you're telling me right now is that the earthly fathers have more authority than God?
No.
Okay, so then if God says something and the earthly fathers say something else, who's lying? That's the basis of my question.
Well, the Pope is
I just want to know who's lying.
Nobody's lying. It's just the rule has changed over time in the Christian religion. In the Christian religion, you can't argue that abortions are against the rule, like against.
Wait, when does God allow for the rules to be changed?
Pope has, and the Pope is kind of a
Where in the
general.
Bible does it say that the Pope can change the rules?
Not everything is, dude. Oh my gosh. So okay, so you're sitting here arguing that in Christianity abortion is completely fine because in one Bible verse it somewhat says something about a miscarriage and how it leads to a fine, so that makes it okay. And so that means that still to this day,
standard is like
still to this day,
I would just say the moral standard is incoherent.
Still to this day, that means that because it says in the Bible verse a miscarriage leads to a fine.
If you show me in the Bible, if you can show me in the Bible, we can settle all this right now. Because just like I brought up scripture, if you show me in the Bible where it says that the Pope can change the rules that God made, then I will concede.
Not everything is in the Bible.
Okay, so then
the Bible
if God
isn't the
says one
only
thing,
Christian value. You know that, right?
Real quick, Santana. I just want to make sure I'm not crazy. If God, I'm positing that God is real, so I'm going to need you to be charitable to me right now. So if God is real, and then God says one thing, and then Donald Trump tells me another thing, like that's complete opposite.
Wait, is it Donald Jesus Trump or Donald Jimothy Trump? Because I got to know that.
It's Donald Jesus Trump.
Or is it Dr. Donald Trump?
Okay.
I don't like Donald Trump at all.
Okay,
it's
got
not
it.
Dr. Donald Trump either.
I'm just saying, like a prominent white man tells
like
me
Joel
something
Osteen.
totally different. Yes. Tells me something totally different than what God said. Like if God told me, let's take this Bible verse out. If God told me, said, take the road to the left, it's the fastest way. And then Joel Osteen says, take the road to the right, it's the fastest way. Which one of them in this worldview is lying?
Oh, it's got to be Osteen because I'm listening to Sky Daddy.
Okay, excellent. So God says it's okay to unalive babies and it's just a fine, but when you unalive a person, your life needs to be taken away. So if the Pope tells me something different, the Pope is lying.
Yep.
No.
Okay, cool. No. So I don't understand why we're even talking about this right now. Just if you can show me in the Bible where it says the Pope has the authority over the rules and can change the rules, then that's perfectly fine. But I'm not going to pretend that the words that are sitting in the book aren't in the book.
The Bible is.
Let me stop you just for a second. Let me take a quick break in the action, just for anyone that's a little confused as far as what's happening here. And I'm going to turn this right back over. But we have Huddy here, and Huddy came up on TikTok Live to talk to another man about abortion. I don't know why he wanted to talk to another man about abortion, but chat, you guys know what hold on. I'm talking my chat right now. Don't do that. That's rude. I don't understand why he wanted to talk to another man about abortion, but cool. I decided to get some of the best women that I know on this app to come and talk about abortion because I have no interest in doing that. So we got B, we got Sean, we got Kenzie, we got Ari. So guys, make sure that we are showing every single one of these amazing women on the panel the love, admiration, and attention that they all deserve. Make sure we're gifting them. Make sure we're hitting their pay links. Make sure that we are hitting that follow button. Show some love. And Huddy, listen, you have a plethora. You have a buffet. Have you ever been to a buffet, Huddy?
What?
A buffet.
What's that?
It's just a fancy word for a buffet.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, you have a buffet of options when it comes to which dog walking you would like. So I'm gonna let Sean finish up. I know Kenzie wants to get in here, and then Ari, and there's B. I'm sorry?
You just called me disrespectful. Now you're talking about Sky Daddy. You're saying I'm gonna get a dog walking.
Listen, Huddy. Let's not pretend that there aren't a bunch of men out there that pay to get dog walked. Like, it's a thing. So, like, come on now. Anyway, go ahead, Sean.
You don't get to join a live, argue about taking women's rights away that affects all of us, and then be like, you are being mean to me.
Well, you were the same one that was talking about making up false rape allegations.
I said if the onus that you are putting to allow women to get abortions is a false allegation,
hold on. I'm sorry,
we
B.
all do
One
it.
second. I'm so sorry. Hey, Huddy, stay on mute. Don't fucking yell at anybody on this panel. You must have lost your fucking mind. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You will have decorum. If you can't control your emotions, then fuck off. But like, seriously, don't raise your voice at anybody on this panel. Sorry, go ahead and finish your point, B. I know Sean had to finish her point. I want to get Kenzie and Ari in as well.
So submissive.
Yeah, no, I'm done. Like, I just think it's ridiculous for you to be complaining about your feelings. And then, shut up, bro. When I was talking about the false allegation, I was saying if all I need to do to be able to access an abortion is just say I was great, then I would lie and say I was great. And so would a whole bunch of women. And the way you can solve that is by not making women be able to access their bodily autonomy by claiming that they were violated. It's that easy.
Yeah, so I just don't see what like the moral issue is here for Christianity. It doesn't, I don't necessarily know what you mean by moral, but the only thing that I think that Christians mean by moral is goes against God's word. And if you're not going by God's word, I don't necessarily care about the words of some random ass white man that you decided to talk about. Because like the book says what it says. So like, I don't know where we go from here other than to the other argument where you said double H side in a car. So this would just be, you're just appealing to law?
Am I allowed to speak now?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you are. As long as, again, you have to bark first.
B, you gonna make him crash out. You know he's emotional.
Oh, being so submissive.
Can I please speak now?
Because you mute me when I try to get a point across for some time. I just bark. Like, I'm not barking for you, bro.
You're good. You're good.
Who
Just
do you think
go ahead.
you are, bro? No, I'm not taking the disrespect, bro. Who do you actually think you are? Who do you think you are? Nobody's barking for you. I'm gonna keep it about, bro.
All right,
Anyway.
all right. We got it. But go ahead. Make your point, argument, whatever.
My argument, the Bible's not the only. I know this, I'm kind of beating a dead horse. Earthly fathers and the Pope have a say in cultural norms of the religion today. And that's just how it is. If you don't like it, that's your opinion, but that's just the way it is today. It's not going to change. It's just how it is. If you don't like how that's set up, or you don't believe that it should be that way, that's your opinion. And you can have that opinion, but that's just the way it is.
Wait, what does God say about that?
Say about what?
About people adding and subtracting from God's word.
I could have sworn he said don't do that shit.
Probably nothing.
He said don't do that shit.
He didn't say that. So.
He did. But it's in the Bible. It said don't do that shit.
Nope, didn't say that.
Okay. I know the Bible book better than you.
Show me where it says that.
Sean, didn't it say don't do that shit?
Yeah, it's in
Might have said
Deuteronomy
something
4:2.
along that line,
So like
but
it says,
I'm very confident it didn't say it in the Bible.
it says, "Do not add or take away from my commandments." It's in Deuteronomy 4:2.
Yep.
But
so it didn't say don't do that shit. All right, thanks.
I'm paraphrasing.
It's essentially the same thing.
No, I know.
So, but like it's, I don't. It also says it in Proverbs, but like I don't. So if God says don't do the thing, and then people are doing the thing, I don't understand why I would be beholden to a bunch of people who are very obviously lying to me because the book says something totally different.
So you're saying that the only people that should have power in the Bible is people that a God who's not even on earth apparently. So there should be just a whole bunch of gray area. Because there would be so much gray area.
I'm positing that your God is real and your God said that. If you're upset with what your God said, then take it up with your God. The only thing I'm doing is showing you what your God said and telling you don't do the things that your God told you not to do. Like, I find it weird that in the book, you said that it's immoral to do abortions because God said don't do abortions. But then when I show you that God says it's okay to do abortions, you go, actually, God doesn't know shit.
Hey,
it's
Sean,
really weird to me.
I have a question for you too, Sean. Sean, isn't it like blasphemy to misinterpret and purposefully misinterpret the words of God when he didn't say that shit?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a form of heresy.
God say don't say that. God say I ain't say that shit and don't do that shit.
So I don't understand why I would listen to a bunch of random white people who said we want to change the things because
What does
we want
being
to make
white
it
have to do with this?
palatable.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, white supremacy.
Plenty of
Christianity is a white
Black
supremacist,
Christians
or
out there too. Every ethnicity.
yeah, through white supremacy. There's no black
Latino
Christians out there
American,
who are out there
Latino
that don't.
anywhere, Asian.
Yeah,
Sean,
absolutely.
you do remember that
Absolutely.
you're a supermodel, right? I feel like I have to remind you this every single time.
No, it's cool. It's cool because he's just going to keep gish galloping, and it's going to just backfire because it all goes back to the same colonization.
Okay.
Like he's just going to prove the point. Like Christianity is a white supremacist religion.
I'm not. You
Huh?
can kick me for being rude, bro. You're a supermodel.
Supermodel? What are you talking?
Sean is
Supermod.
True.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I was about to say I am kind of cute. I don't know
just
about a
don't
supermodel.
I just don't understand the pearl clutching about even like
But I
these
just-
saying like about rape when the Bible condones rape.
Yep.
Whatever.
That is also true. But look, I don't see any grounding for this like moral framework in Christianity to ban abortion, other than you just saying that a bunch of people said to do it outside of God's word. So I would just posit that they're lying, which is in your worldview immoral. So I just the other argument was double H side, double
Homicide.
double schmurder.
You can say the
Yeah.
words here, just don't say the name of any drugs.
Can
Okay.
I make one last thing addressing this before we go on to the double homicide?
No.
Sure. Okay. Awesome. Not to mention the Christians didn't actually care about abortion and were fine with abortion until I want to say, wasn't it Ronald Reagan who was trying to figure out, or Nixon, someone who was trying to figure out how to get more of the Christian vote that the Democrats previously had. And they literally like made abortion an election issue and appealed to Christianity. And then suddenly Christians gave a whole bunch of fucks about abortion.
Fair enough. What is I don't understand the double H side. Is it just like an appeal to law, or what is this?
Yeah, it's an appeal to law and how it contradicts itself. If abortion isn't murder, and I'm not taking a side here, I am taking a side in this argument, but pretend I'm not taking a side just for the next couple seconds.
What?
You're doing an internal critique of the law.
If abortion's not murder, why is it murder to end a fetus's life existence?
It's not. Are you familiar with
It
who
is.
Chris Watts
No, it
is?
is.
I already gave him this argument, Kenzie.
It is in 38 of the 50 states.
So obviously,
Kenzie,
obviously that law is inconsistent.
I was just gonna say Kenzie and Ari, just FYI, he's not too good at this, so like maybe slow it down a little bit.
No, this is
Are you being an
well,
asshole?
I just wanted to say this is an oop I'm tossing to Kenzie, by the way.
You got it,
Yeah,
Kenzie.
I don't know why
No,
you
this
would
is low-key
appeal
unfair. This is a
to.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 4v.
Oh, I'm done
Yeah.
talking.
Right
I'm
Also,
done it's just you and Kenzie now. I'm done talking.
and I was just about to say, you came into a man space wanting to talk about abortion. You should be fucking elated that there's multiple women that you can talk about abortions with. Like, why are you complaining? Like, you wanted this. Like, you wanted this shit. Like, now, fucking eat your food. Sorry, go ahead, Kenzie.
Yeah, so I'm curious if you're making an argument for abortion being illegal or abortion being immoral.
I've argued both points in this debate, but I mean, we can, for the double homicide, the legal aspect I'm arguing.
So are we going based on what the law ought to be?
No, based on what the law is.
Why would I care what the law is?
What? Why would you care
Why
what
would
the
I-
law is?
He's
Yeah,
saying
if I disagree with the law, why would I care with what it is?
Because it's the
How
law.
does that? So?
What do you mean, so? What? Yeah, stupid.
Yeah,
He's not-
laws
not trying to be rude, but like,
change. Laws change and vary throughout the country. So I
Yeah,
don't
they
know why
do.
you would. I don't
But-
know why you would just highlight that a law is inconsistent. How does that strengthen any abortion argument?
it's because it's contradiction in the law.
Contradiction of right. So why would that help you?
Because how is it murder in one aspect, in one case, but not the other case?
Because law is inconsistent. We're taught like that. That's again why I don't see the point in having a discussion on what law is. It should be a discussion on what law ought to be.
Well, you should kill lies because it's the law, and it's what keeps you in and out of prison, me in and out of prison.
Well, no, because obviously laws have tools when the state is trying to enact a specific goal. And I would say abortion bans, the goal of that is obviously to oppress women. So why would I support that law? Like, I would want that law changed.
Well, you can support the law to be changed. It's fully within your right, but it's just not changed right now. It's not changed.
I just don't understand what this has to do with, like, are we taking positions here when it comes to abortion? Do you think abortion should be illegal?
I think it should be illegal in some scenarios.
Like what?
Like, the mom's projected to be fine. The only thing that happened was consensual intercourse, and that's all that happened. And it
Why?
accidentally was a baby, and now they, yeah.
Right. Why should she be denied an abortion?
Let me ask you a question, it's a question but a statement. Do you think that a woman should just be able to say, oh, pregnancy test positive for the 7th time this year, time to go get another abortion? Do you think that should just be allowed? Not saying it's happening, but do you think it should be allowed? Yes. Say, I'm not even going to argue with you on that.
Kenzie, he likes meat watching.
It's just how children are made. I don't know what to say, girl. I mean,
Wait, what's the number of abortions like someone gets where we're like, oh, sorry, you can't get any more. No more bodily autonomy rights for you.
I don't know again what this has to do with anything.
Okay. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
Well, you would explain what it has to do with anything.
And like you're the one that came up with the hypothetical, but like you should have thought it out before you said the words.
Well, yeah, and then we got this person on the bottom top, B. She's talking.
B has you so rattled. Lock the fuck in. Holy smoke. B is in his head.
B, let's
B
give
just
him a
makes me
break
mad
here.
because she tried to justify false grape allegations.
Oh my God! Stop crying. Stop
I
crying.
really do want to engage. Stop. I really do want to engage, and I don't know why you're not doing the same. You have the opportunity now to give a persuasive argumentation on why abortion ought be illegal, and you're not doing it, and I don't understand why.
I said it's against my moral, ethical values.
Okay, so this is the moral argument. So what are morals?
I wasn't done.
Okay, fine. If you want to finish, go ahead.
That's part of the reason that I just kept on arguing. But the other reason is the double homicide thing I was just talking about. And
okay. Let's take the double homicide thing off the table because I just don't think that has like any benefit to your position. If you want to say that abortion should be, you haven't substantiated that. So let's start with like the moral and ethical framework. What are morals?
Things that you hold dear, values. Like,
can you be a little more specific? Like how do I know what is moral and what is immoral?
Lines you are willing to cross and lines you are willing to not cross.
Is there a standard?
Okay. Yeah.
What is the standard?
If abortions are right or not.
Just know it. What is the standard to determine morality? Any kind of morality.
It's just your personal views.
It's just your personal view. So it's just preferences?
In terms of morals, yeah.
So where did you get these preferences?
The church. And my own
his Sky Daddy and the Fifis in his Tum Tum.
Can you be more specific?
Okay. Can I ask you a question, Santana?
Nope. You can keep right now. Kenzie has your leash, not me.
I'm not gonna keep getting disrespectful like this. Talking about a leash, I'm gonna bark with your dog. It's just not. I don't play that.
Look. You have the opportunity to engage, and you're choosing not to. You and I are having a conversation. No, you are. You are choosing not to, because you and I are having a conversation, and you stopped to ask Santana a question.
He wanted a man to save him, Kenzie.
Which is a dodge.
Man to save him.
And for dodging, you got a consequence you didn't like. So if you don't want consequences, then you have to deal with it. Like if you want to be on this app and you want to have a position, you need to have a strong backbone. So just ignore it and engage.
So I can call you whatever I want right now, and that's just your backbone.
It's just I just don't give a shit. If you want to call me names, it doesn't do anything for me. It's just you dodging. Do you want to engage and actually have a discussion on abortion? Because it seems like you're doing everything
I've done that for about an hour and a half, so why don't we keep going?
If you don't want to keep going, then why are you fucking here?
I just said I did. Can you hear?
Okay. Well, no, your mic's kind of shit, so I'm sorry. So
it is kind of shit.
When we're talking about morals and ethics and you're saying these are based on preferences, to me, I don't know how you can be persuasive if you don't have a specific standard. And if you're saying your standard is the church, then you need to point to something that shows a standard.
My standard is the church and my own thoughts and my own
Let's start with your own
beliefs.
thoughts. What do you mean by what thoughts are we talking about?
It's just my beliefs, and I've told you my beliefs. I don't want to go
Right.
over it
What
again.
are these based on?
The church. I just said that.
Okay, so all of your thoughts are just based on the church. There's nothing independent.
No.
Okay, so what thoughts are independent of church influence?
In general, or about this topic?
About abortion.
Okay. I think it's wrong. 6 million a year in America.
Oh, how do you? No, I'm sorry. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Why?
Also, Kenzie, I got a request from my mods. They said don't break the toy, and not before Ari gets a turn.
I mean, is
from your mom?
She's being real gentle. She's being so gentle.
Yeah, I'm gonna see you guys later. I'm not gonna keep getting distracted.
Oh, don't run, Huddy.
I'm not gonna
Don't run.
bro.
Oh, it's okay, Bubba.
And we're being mean.
I wasn't running if I've been on here for an hour and a half.
You haven't been up here for an hour and a half.
However, it's been an hour.
I can see it. No, it hasn't. Hold on. I'll tell you exactly how long it's been. Don't go anywhere. Don't move.
Huddy, is that 2 million counting or not counting gang violence?
You've been up here for, he's been up here for 41 minutes. It seems like it's been an hour and a half because you've been getting straight BTA the entire time, but you have not been up here for an hour and a half. Sorry, go ahead.
No, 41 minutes.
But can you let Kenzie, can you engage with Kenzie though, Huddy?
I have been, but I'm not going to sit here and get disrespected
if you want
because I don't play that. I don't play like them kids.
If you want the easy position, you can attack my position.
I don't want an easy position. I just want you to. I want to have a civil debate here. I'm
I
not
don't
going to
know.
play that.
What have I done that hasn't been civil?
I'm not talking necessarily about you.
Okay, fine. Everyone else on the panel, I'm sure, will be quiet so that we can engage.
Good. That's
So
what I
again,
asked for.
great. So again, when we're talking about your thoughts on abortion, do you have any that are outside of church influence?
Do I have any? Yes.
What are those?
I'll say them right now. The 6 million that could be babies if they weren't aborted. I think that's 6 million lives that could be on Earth that are not. Everybody in this call could have been not here, and that would have been tragic. I'm sure we all love our lives here. Maybe not. I don't know. But
well, we could say that about a lot of things, right? Like when it comes to, choosing to swallow rather than having semen in your.
That's not true.
Yeah.
No, because it's not fertilized.
Isn't that that's missed opportunity for conception, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't already fertilized, so it doesn't. The point.
What is what does fertilization have foundation in?
Well, sperm fertilizes an egg and creates a baby. And swallowing his process has not started.
Well, what's the difference when we're talking about life? How is a zygote different than semen?
One is on the way and it is already in progress and already is in like the cycle of becoming a human being.
Do you know how many fertilized eggs do not implant?
No, not up. I don't know the exact number.
Yeah, so it's 35 to 70%. So statistically, when we, statistically, when we look at fertilization, it's actually more likely that that will not result in a live birth than resulting in a live birth.
Okay, so what? Okay, what's your point?
That it's not on its way.
It
Like,
could
you
not
realize
be on its way. It's
fertilization
not-
happens prior to pregnancy, right?
Yeah.
So would you be against like IUDs?
Hold on. What?
Would you be against IUDs?
He doesn't know what that is.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what that is.
Holy fuck, bub. I'm sorry, Kenzie. I tried so hard. You don't.
Be honest, bro. I'm a little hungover. Keep it a buck.
You weren't hungover until Kenzie started getting you punch drunk. Like, you weren't hungover when you were running through all of these other debates getting straight BTA. Don't try to use that excuse now.
No, that's not why I don't know. I'm just saying I'm not thinking, the brightest. Can you enlighten me? Why?
IUD is an inner uterine device. It's designed to prevent implantation. So you can have the fertilization of an egg, and then it just won't implant into the uterine wall, which is when pregnancy begins. So I'm wondering if you're against that, since you're making your marker for human life at conception.
Am I against that? I have to do more research into that specific. To give you a complete answer, like 100% guaranteed.
Why are you lying? You're not going to do any research. Stop it, Huddy.
I said I would have to.
But you're not.
I was going to. Yeah, you're
but
right.
You're not. Exactly, because you don't really care about this shit. Kenzie, I want you to be able to finish, but then I want Ari to be able to have a chance to speak as well. But go ahead, Kenzie.
Yeah, so let me just wrap this up here with a really simple question. Do you think women should be forced to have sex?
No.
Why?
Because there's a word for that I don't know if I can say on here.
I mean, that's just telling me descriptively what it is. You're not.
It's not wrong because of the word.
It's wrong because of what the word resembles and what it means.
Wait, why though?
What the action is. I don't know if I can say it on TikTok Live because it's.
Yes, you can say rape. I just want to know why that's bad.
I feel like it's pretty common sense because it's against their will to have another man do something very, that adamant to them.
Great. So you think will is important?
In that case, yeah.
Then why is will not important when it comes to sustaining pregnancy?
It is important. But
well,
what else is important? Let me finish.
If you want abortion to be illegal,
nice.
1 second. If you want abortion to be illegal, then you don't care about the pregnant person's will. You would be forcing them.
I can't make a point.
To sustain
it seems like you're winning. I wasn't even finished talking. I was halfway through a sentence.
Okay.
You were about to factory reset to the same shit you've been saying the whole time.
You don't know.
It's fine. It's fine. If you want to be that fragile, go ahead.
Be that fragile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
The floor is yours, baby boy. If you're gonna bitch that you're not getting the chance to speak, and then I give you the chance to speak, you better take it.
Okay, Kenzie, can you please be quiet? I'm trying to talk now. Be quiet for a second for me. Thank you.
What the fuck do you think you're doing right? Speak, Buddha.
Okay, so what's the ultimate question you're asking me here? Let me answer it.
You just complained when I interrupted you.
Yes, the will is the will.
If you think that violating a woman's will when it comes to sex is bad, why is violating a woman's will when it comes to pregnancy okay?
It's bad because you've already given will that could result in this action, and you know of it, and you are aware of what could happen if stuff goes wrong that you don't want to happen. So you already gave will for an act of reproducing. So I think if you do accidentally, have a kid, then that's on you. That's your fault.
I don't know if you know what will is, because
No, I
that
just said-
sentence that you said doesn't make any sense.
You already gave
You
the will
can't-
to a risk you knew was there.
It seems like you don't understand consent.
That's like they gave consent to an action they know might progress into something, as in pregnancy.
Yeah, so if I'm driving a car, do you think that I'm aware that I could get into a car accident?
Yeah.
And if I get into a car accident, do you think I should have to sustain my injuries?
Yeah. You have no
So
choice.
you think I should be denied health care and not be treated for a broken leg or internal bleeding?
No, you should.
Wait, why don't I have to sustain those outcomes, but I have to sustain pregnancy?
Because one is a tragic accident, one is a willing thing you are
You
doing.
can't willingly get
Drive.
No, those are analogous in the idea that you understand there's a risk. You don't have necessarily control over the outcome.
Okay, two
People
different
get
things.
pregnant. One second. People get pregnant when they want, when they don't want to, and people don't get pregnant when they want to.
Mhm. They are different things. That's the
Right.
bottom
Do you know what
line.
an analogy is?
I do, but it's not a good analogy to make.
The analogy is
let me make
comparing
an
your
analogy
one
then.
second. The analogy is comparing your process here, because you said you consent to action A, therefore you have to sustain action B, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So I just
That's the
applied that same
fundamental-
principle. One second. I just applied that same principle in another context. And now you're saying that principle doesn't apply.
Yeah, it doesn't apply in that context, though.
Right. Why?
Because driving is a thing that is almost mandatory.
It's not mandatory at all.
Almost mandatory. For
It's not
every
mandatory at
daily
all.
adult. If you're actually
Almost
worth-
doesn't count.
It's not mandatory at all.
For some adults, it actually is mandatory.
It is not mandatory.
For
You would
to keep their day-to-day life, it is. What if you work 30
No.
minutes away from you live? In a
no,
walk?
yeah, you can walk. Right? It's not
Yeah.
mandatory,
That's just ultimately stupid, what you're saying.
but it's not mandatory.
In the chat,
And why
have y'all
would,
ever
why
got
would
Uber
being
Eats delivered by a bike?
mandatory? And again,
I
why would it
have.
being mandatory affect the principle?
Bro don't know words, Kenzie.
I mean, we can put this in numerous contexts. If I went to a frat party, do you think that I could understand there's a risk that I would be date raped?
I would say no, you shouldn't have that risk.
I'm asking you, would I understand that risk is a possibility and that it's a higher risk than other
Probably
environments?
not. Honestly, probably not. I don't think anybody really thinks of that. Like, oh, I'm gonna go to this frat party, but I might get
Well, you're clearly not a woman.
no,
Um,
no.
That's wild.
Yeah, I'm clearly not. I think you should have established that by now.
Yeah. I want to go ahead and pass it to Ari, Kenzie. I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish, but I want to make sure we let Ari.
So
Never claimed to be
my
a woman
final
either.
thought here is, Huddy, is that number one, I don't think you really have a good fundamental understanding of pregnancy. And I really just don't think you have thought of this concept with any meaningful or knowledgeable framework on what these things entail. I think you've been severely indoctrinated and that you're dumb.
Okay. I'm done.
Debbie Kenzie. Yeah, I just
Kenzie.
yeah, I know. We already know you're fragile. It's okay. You don't need to keep trying to prove your masculinity here. I know you need gender affirming. You're actively doing gender.
Hey, Huddy, holy fuck, you haven't been talking over anybody this whole time. Stop it. Sorry, go ahead, Ari.
Damn, he just needs some gender affirming care. That's what you need. You need to affirm your masculinity, dude. Anyway, yeah, thank you, Santana.
Okay. Santana, how tall are you?
Be good.
Go ahead, Ari. Ari, did you hear him wondering how tall I was?
Yeah, he's sizing you up because he needs gender affirming care.
6'3.5", Bubba. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Sorry. Anyway, go ahead, Ari.
Cis people people do need gender affirming care. This man needs his
It was
gender
a
affirming
joke.
care
It was
right
a cruel
now.
joke. It was a very cruel joke.
Yeah.
I was playing into.
Shut up. Go ahead, Ari.
We need you to relax. I just find like so many, like there's so many contradictions in his logic overall, because he says his moral framework comes from Christianity. He's pearl clutching over rape, over abortion, and over this idea of free will, when Christianity contradicts all of that, and his stances within Christianity contradict all that, right? He's pearl clutching over this idea that like rape is wrong, but in your worldview, it's not. Rape is not wrong. If you hold to a Christian worldview, rape is not wrong. It's justified. Because patriarchy, the Abrahamic religion, your religion, is a patriarchal religion which justifies sexual violence towards women.
The false assumption you're making,
It's not.
is that the only Christian morals are in the Bible, and that's it.
Where do they come from?
Earthly fathers and the Pope have say in the current day values. Because if there wasn't those things, there would be insane amounts of gray area.
How do
world
you know
for
where how do you even know your God exists? Where does that come from?
I'm not going to debate you on that right now.
Oh, because it comes from the Bible.
No, because it's completely irrelevant.
It's not relevant. It is.
No,
This
it's
is
not.
your.
It's totally relevant. It's the basis of where the Pope and the earthly fathers even get their philosophy from.
I told you,
Yeah.
I told all of you to slow it down for him. Now, this one is Huddy. It's okay. This one isn't on you. I told them to like use training wheels on this one. So this
That's
one's on
not-
them.
No, come on. That's not even fair to say.
No,
How
I'm
is
I'm blaming you guys for this one. Yeah, I told you have to use like the kiddie spork with him. I told you that.
If someone says indubitably 800 times in a conversation, and I go, where did you get that word from? Why do you keep saying indubitably? That's not my fault for asking that question.
So I just find it silly that he's like, yeah, I get it from the Pope and the church. Okay, where do they get their moral framework from? From the Bible. So the Bible is still on the fucking table because your God does not exist outside the Bible.
God exists in the Christian religion everywhere.
And where do you get his proof of existence?
It's a belief.
From the Bible. From the Bible. And the Bible justifies
not a-
sexual violence.
Is God all seeing?
Yeah.
Does that make him a cuck? I'm genuinely asking. Does that make him a cuck? Is God
Does
in
that-
the proverbial
B.
cuck chair?
B,
Mhm.
does that cucking include or not include gangbanging?
Good question. That's a really good question.
Damn. Could not be me. Could not be me. It's good to
Wait.
have my God.
But is
Definitely
it?
watches those too. and
But
doesn't participate.
is it Sky Daddy or is it Sky Zaddy? Cause you know.
That was legitimately funny, and I hate you for it.
Like, is God just like a really big voyeur? Because that's just kind of weird. I don't know.
Yeah, Huddy, and even at that, he is all seeing, all knowing, right? And he knows sexual violence is going to happen. So he knows rape is going to happen.
God being a cuck would definitely make you crash out. That's fair.
That's not even true in any sort of way.
Wait. What else do you call somebody who watches other people have sex?
You are a very messed up. I'm gonna pray for you. I am.
Okay, well, when you're
you
there,
are
when you're
extremely-
praying, can you ask God if he's a cuck, and then let me know the answer?
I would just like to say, please keep me out of your thoughts and prayers because you got a nasty ass mind, and I would not like to be anywhere near like the whole meat watching and talking about teen sex thing that you were doing earlier. That's just weird.
I would just say, like, I want to toss it back up to Ari if I can, because Ari asked a very valid question. If the church fathers have a say on how the religion
Didn't
functions.
fantasize about teens. You guys are putting stuff in my mouth.
We're trying to get the conversation back to Ari.
I'm leaving. I'm just making a final point because I'm not staying in this live after that. That's disgusting and gross, and you guys need mental.
Hey, sir, this is a Wendy's, not an airport.
I tried to toss it back up to you, Ari. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. He was trying his best to run the entire time.
The whole no. Where did Kenzie go? I'm so mad that Kenzie left because Kenzie almost literally finished him, and B was trying to get him off the panel the whole fucking time. B didn't want nobody to have fun. Like, what are we doing?
Kenzie was being extremely charitable.
B was down there emoting on him.
I did have to emote on him. I'm not gonna lie. He was so bothered by me. What the fuck did I do?
Oh my God. Sean, you know what I really wanted to say, Sean? The whole time, all I could think is baseball ain't fun no more. Like he wanted to debate abortion so fucking bad. Like that was his whole point of coming up here. He wanted to debate abortion. And I gave him a panel full of people to debate abortion with. And now he don't want to debate abortion no more. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. Like, y'all want to talk about God so much until we're asking if God's a cuck, and suddenly we don't talk about God anymore. Like, you know?
Oh, I love how much B's a fucking troll.
Don't
make no sense. Don't make
I
no
love
sense.
making them crash out. It's so funny. They're so easy to get. Like, they will literally sit on these panels and make whole arguments as to why we should have our rights taken away. And then, like, God forbid someone emotes on him and he's like, you guys are mean to me. Like, come on, bro. Have a backbone.
I am upset though. The only reason I'm upset is I got the Bible verses up and everything. I have my Bible verses ready to go.
I'm just shocked that he didn't run before that. Like I was fighting to keep him up here, and he was trying to leave as much as possible. Like I was fighting so hard, and at the end, Sean tried to save it.
There was at least like 3 times where he was like, I'm leaving, and then stayed. So,
but
hello, backbone.
You know why he stayed though? Because of fragile masculinity.
Exactly. Every time we leaned into it, he couldn't leave. He could not leave. As soon as you lean into it, he could not leave.
As soon as you accuse him of running, he's like, wait, I'm not running. He's got to make sure he keeps the masculinity roll up.
How tall are you, Santana?
How tall are you? What the fuck was that?
That was crazy.
What?
That literally came so far out of left field. I was like, wait, what? Why is he like, okay?
I'm gonna square up right now. I was like, yo, why are you trying to fight Santana? What's Santana do?
They've been trying to fight me all day on this app. It's so weird. I'm like, what? You're on the fucking internet, tough guy. Like, what are we doing? It's the weirdest shit.
Yeah, you don't want to go watch that Jubilee video and see how Santana is like the tallest person in the room.
Okay.
Down. Oh, good.
Well, no. I was just about to say really quick because I only got a few minutes. My wife said I could do this for 2 hours this night, so I got like 7 minutes left. So I was just gonna say, pluggables. Anything you guys, anyone talk about? Anything at all? Like good shit? Yes, I was on Jubilee. I debated Rolkana.
My pluggable guys. I run a book club. It's in a Discord. It's completely free. You can enter. We have free book resources and all that stuff. So links in the bio for book club. Our next book that we're reading is Why Women Have Better Sex Under Socialism, W Socialism. And so it's already interesting. People are already giving me feedback on the book. Super exciting. So if you guys want to participate, you don't even have to read the book to participate. You literally can just show up to book club but not even have touched the book. And you can listen to discussion if that's where you are in your reading journey. It's a space to unpack your reading journey because our education system does a freaking terrible job at addressing reading. So if you're just trying to rediscover your educational, your capacity for education and you want to learn, my space is purely for that. And that's also where I cite all my sources. So all that Christian stuff I have, I have a whole book. All those books I recommend, they're all listed in my Discord. So you guys can join. I also do a book giveaway during our book club sessions, and I completely sponsor those by myself. So if you guys donate, it helps me stay afloat while also providing books. So if you want to also be in the book giveaway, all you gotta do is show up to book club and you just get immediately entered into the raffle. So yeah, those are some of the fun things we have going on in my Discord. Links are in the bio. Thank you for having me.
Ari, I think I'm gonna make a new rule, and like moving forward, whenever we do a kick fund that goes to you, no books. You got to do something nice for yourself. I know you love books and books are nice and all this other stuff, but you know, got to do something else.
No more books?
That's the rule. Them's the rules.
Oh, no.
You got to go buy some ice cream or, you know, like, you know, I like the sparkling water. I would buy a whole case of this. They're not, you know, they're not paying me for it, but if somebody want to see them in a brand deal or some shit, I'll chill out.
I want to try the Starburst flavor.
It's so good. It's so good.
I like the regular ones. But...
Yeah, I like the Starburst. No, I'm just teasing you, Ari. I appreciate you.
WRA in the comments. Right meow.
Sean, what about you? What you got going
on? Yeah, get Ari outside fund is what we really need. But Ari don't go outside for nothing or nobody. House could be on fire. Ari, like, I'm good.
I'm ordering the fire truck on delivery.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, we got a couple things going on. I got prom going on in the server. So if you're in my server, hit up the promposals, send your promposals to a person you want to take to prom. I'm gonna be doing prom on Twitch. We're gonna be dancing. It'll be games, interactive games for the crowd. All this shit. It's gonna be nice. I also have the prom stuff. I'm gonna be posting it every day. The prom flyer in my story. So check out my story every day. Join my server. The link is in the bio. Yeah, we do this. Like, it's honestly, there's nobody on TikTok. I just wanted to say this. Wanted to toot my own horn. There's nobody on TikTok who is fucking with us. Like, they're just not. It's not even close. There's not even a close second. Where when you come up to debate, we're the elite squad. It's not even something that close. Me and my niggas we're just elite. And yes, B is one of my niggas. So yes, that is a thing. But just yeah, server prom, definitely hit that up. We're gonna be doing that on Twitch. That's what I'm excited about now. Any future projects, and when you hit my server, when you come into the server, definitely say W to the student council, because the student council has been the one like pushing forward all of this and making decisions about what prom is and getting together all of the categories that people vote for. And they just put together the prom week, where we're going to be doing essentially Spirit Week, the week of prom, where we're going to be doing a bunch of stuff. So definitely W to the student council for that. But yeah, just hit the server, follow me on other platforms, because I'm going to start doing shit on YouTube and Twitch more often.
You got to do YouTube. You got it. YouTube is popping. Like, seriously.
I'm only doing YouTube. YouTube. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna say this. Shout out to Santana's YouTube, because the only reason why I'm doing YouTube is because of y'all. It's because of people on Santana's YouTube hitting me up saying, you gotta do YouTube. You gotta do YouTube. Y'all are subbing to my YouTube, and I don't have no content, but y'all still subbing, showing me love.
Listen,
and so I was like, I gotta do something for y'all. I gotta
YouTube is real. Like, they're over there, they're real, they're loyal. I got a shit ton of super chats I gotta read out, but like, YouTube is always deep, and they're always there. YouTube is real.
That's what's up. But shout out to YouTube. Join the server. Links in all the bios. It's in the link tree in all the bios for the Discord. Get in on this server prom. Everybody is welcome. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I appreciate y'all.
All right. B, you got pluggables?
I don't have nearly as much as Ari and Sean. I just have pay links in bio if anyone wants to help out there. Also, I have a Patreon as well, where I post all of my VODs, and I also post like book recommendations or some behind the scenes content. My source document that I use for debates is in there. Yeah. Just follow me. I go live when I go live, which is usually every day.
sometimes, but sometimes I just take a week off because I need it. But other
The
than
one thing that
I
I'll
don't
say is like you're really good at letting people know if you are like if you're gonna be live or not. Like you post that on
I
your
try.
stories. Yeah. Like you're
I
really
try.
good at that. So
Thank you. I do my best. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the love. Thank you for the gifts.
thank you for
Santana, for giving me the
freaking coming
space.
back early. You didn't want to hang out
Of
or
course.
coming back. You didn't want to hang out earlier. You were too cool for school earlier.
I literally woke up and I was still in bed and you messaged me that live and I was like, I'm in bed. So, but yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Santana.
Thank you for
You have
coming.
a good one. Thank
I appreciate you. W's in the chat for that amazing panel, guys. I enjoyed the shit out of that. Like again, I think it's so weird that it seems like men or like they hunt out certain spaces where the thing that they say they want to debate isn't the thing that the person is there to debate. It's fucking weird. I don't know. I know a lot of men are willing to debate abortion and they like debating abortion and like all this other stuff. I'm a very like, what's the functionality? Like management gets so mad at me all the time when she's like, oh, do you like these shoes? And I'm like, yeah, they look functional. And she was like, no, not functional. How do they look? I'm like, they look functional. Like they fucking like, yeah. Like that's the highest compliment I can give something is that it looks functional. And so I don't see the functionality in debating men on abortion. I don't know. I don't know. It works for me. Not for shoes. Like they look functional. If your shoes don't look functional, you need to take those back. They look like they hurt. It's not gonna last long. Exactly, Dwayne, you get it. No, fuck that. Your shoes look functional. I'm telling you. All right. You don't get to tell Mantra her shoes are pretty. I do tell her shoes are pretty. Stop it. Don't L me. No, absolutely not. Yes, they do look fashionable. That's a given. They're always going to look fashionable, but are they functional? Just letting you know. Take care of your feet, kids. All right, I got a bunch of thank yous to get to because I didn't want to interrupt the ladies while they were cooking, and so I didn't read off any thank yous. So there are a shit ton of thank yous. I just didn't want to be rude and interrupt. So let's start over on YouTube. W's in chat for Tess for the $10 super chat to say W management for meeting the worms, meeting the worms at you. You mean yeeting? Gummy worms fun, by the way. P.S. Don't get the sugar-free ones unless you want to. Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't. This isn't the sugar-free ones, but W's in. She almost slapped me in the face with these gummy worms. I know y'all saw that. I know y'all saw that. Like, you guys got to be my witness. She slapped me in the face with them gummy worms. And I know y'all saw that. Chat. I can count on you guys from Oh, yes, the fuck you did. Oh, yes, the fuck y'all did. Oh. Okay. All right. I'm putting hits out on all you mother. Y'all gonna be playing basketball in Pelican Bay by the time I finish with y'all. King Kong ain't got shit on me. Y'all tripping. W's in the chat for Carmos for the $5 super chat. Asked the caller why he wants children born to parents who don't want them. Yeah, sorry. W's in the chat for Tika for the $5 super chat to say he learned really fast what my body, my choice means. He ran from that mandatory vasectomy thing. W's in the chat for Fashi for the $5 super chat to say, good to see Santana. I know you're busy with debate, but what games have you been playing recently? Honestly, I haven't been playing anything. I don't know when's I really need to go live on Twitch solo just to actually play games. Like I haven't gamed in a while. I might do that. I got therapy tomorrow at 2. So after therapy, I might hop on Twitch and just game for a while. or either before therapy. One of the two. One of the two. W's in the chat for Jen for the $10 Aussie to say, caller, your argument holds no water. If you willingly smash my friend's car window, I've committed a crime, vandalism. If I smash my car window, I've committed no crime. Exactly. All right, do it to someone else versus doing it to you. What do I usually play? Elden Ring. Debbie's in the chat for Zumba for the $9.99 super chat to say, caller, my body, my choice. But what about the woman's body? Isn't it her choice? He didn't give a shit about that. Debbie's in chat for Wicked for this $5 super chat to say numbers 5, 11 through 31. Debbie's in chat for Tess for the $5 super chat to say, anyone want a good laugh? Google Amazon review of sugar-free Herbo gummy bears. Don't do it. Don't do it. That sounds like a setup, Tess. That sounds like a setup. Debbie's in chat for Miss Torres for the $2 donation saying late night bullying. Have fun, Santana. I'm not gonna read the second one. I'll take the Santana. Debbie's in chat for Miss Torres. Debbie's in chat for Janet for the $10 donation saying at one time a proud owner of a 1970 Impala. Hey, and my favorite, the 1969 Camaro. Oh God, I would love to have a Camaro. Like, I would love to own a Camaro. Debbie's in the chat for Clarice. Hello, Clarice. You sent a $10 donation saying, love you, but every time I donate, you call me Clarence. I didn't mean to call you Clarence. It's Clarice. Clarice, I'm so sorry. Not Clarence. Clarice. Sometimes when I read really fast, I'll be fucking up. Really what it is like, it's my ADHD brain. Like, it's a million things going at one time. And like, if I slow down, then I can get it right. But I go really fast. I don't know how to explain it, but like, sometimes it feels like my brain goes way faster than my mouth can keep up. I don't know. How are you not sleeping on the couch? Why would I sleep on the couch? My wife loves me. I don't know. Amaya, I read it as Amira. Amara? Holy fuck. Sorry. Debbie's in chat for Nikki for the $5 donation saying, I recommend you to my MAGA stepdad today after we got into it. Hoping he calls and talks to you soon. Appreciate everything that you do. Well, Nikki, if you want to reply and reply to the message, you don't have to send another donation. Just reply to the message and let me know what your MAGA stepdad name is. If I do talk to him, I'll treat him with kid gloves. I got you. W's in chat for Miss Torres for the $1 donation. And also W management, because gummy bear toss was top tier. She smacked me in the face. Like, she smacked me in the face. Play Minecraft? I don't understand Minecraft. Like, seriously, I've tried to, but I don't get Minecraft. W's in the chat for Marie. What up, Marie? Who sent a $5 donation saying, please send to B for the okay bark because I was hollering. That was amazing. I got you, Marie. Is B still here? B, are you still watching? If not, I'll just have to go find her pay links. B, can you add me on Discord? Do you use Discord? Okay. Santana speaks for you. Add me on Discord, and then I'll get your information. I'll send this over. W's in the chat for Ryan. Ryan sent a $10 donation saying, you don't have to worry about cutting Huddy's nuts. People like him are involuntary celibate. He was so mad when I said, when can we cut your nuts? He was mad. He was so mad. W's in the chat for Angela for the $3 donation saying, you think Huddy screams earthly father every time he Max. God damn, I wish I would have I wish I would have read that one out when he was still up here. He said, does he scream earthly father every time he climaxes? Holy shit. Holy shit. What is this? Do-do-do. Boom. I just pinned it. Guys, buy B some coffee. Debbie's in the chat for Olivia for the $5 donation. Lady Ram, Olivia said sorry. I don't know what happened, Lady Ram, but Olivia said sorry. Lady Ram, are you still here? Okay. I don't know if Lady Ram's still here, but Lady Ram, if you're still here, Olivia said sorry. Okay. All right. As long as you're good, we're good. Debbie's in chat for Megan for the $1 donation saying, keep your religion off my body. No means no. Like they don't understand consent. But like shout outs to Ari, because Ari hooked me up with the crisp information, and I'm definitely gonna make a video about that. I'm definitely making a video about like crisp. Debbie's in chat for MAGA Cries for the $2 donation saying, these Jesus cucks really hate it when non-religious folks know the Bible better than they do. They get so pissed off about it. Debbie's in chat for Joy for the $5 donation saying, for the guests, how many times can a man get a woman pregnant before he gets a mandatory? That's a good question, because he wanted to cut women off after a certain amount of abortions. Debbie's in the chat for I'm gonna just call you Avocado, because whew. Debbie's in the chat for Avocado for the $2 donation said, tell this guy to focus on the problem, aka snip snip bub bub. He was so mad. He did not want to hear that. Debbie's in the chat for Sophie. What up, Sophie? Zeta Phi sweetheart. I know that's right. Yes, Frat. Yes, Frat. Frats are not a safe place 100% of the time, and being drug/date rape is higher risk. There, absolutely. As a member at Sophie, as a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, I agree. Anyway, Debbie's in chat for Sophie. I know that's right. And last but not least, Debbie's in chat for Gene for the $1 donation saying, make America gangbang again. I know that's fucking right. Debbie's in the chat for all the donos. Oh, one last one that came over on Super Chat. Debbie's in the chat for Phoenix, who sent a $5 Super Chat to say, if you haven't, give modded Minecraft a try. Way more fun. I don't, Phoenix, I have no idea what modded Minecraft is. You just said a lot of words, and I don't know what those words mean. I don't know what modded Minecraft is. I don't know. Anywho, guys, Lincoln doesn't understand consent, guys. Let me debate you real quick. Okay, you know what, Lincoln? Hold on. We'll give Lincoln a shot, guys. Let's give Lincoln a shot. Hold on. Lincoln, go ahead. Are you in the request? Oh, he is. Okay. All right, Lincoln, before you start, tell us about yourself.
I'm 18. I'm in high school.
Nobody gives a fuck. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. And we'll be back in the morning for some debates. Management said I had to get off, and I've been on for like almost 15 extra minutes. So I'm gonna go hang out with my baby. Twitch. W's in the chat for Patria. Is that, I think it's pronounced Patria, who became a sub over on Twitch. And I don't know who sent the 30 bits. I'm sorry, I'm not sure who sent the 30 bits. Someone sent 30 bits, and I'm not sure who sent that. I'm sorry. Also, W's in the chat for Manders. What up, Manders, for the fucking 50 stream streak? That's crazy. Manders has been watching over on Twitch for 50 straight streams. That is I know, Dwayne. You got to keep me in line. You got to keep me in line. I'll be forgetting sometimes. Who? Yeah, sorry. W's in the chat for Alpha Phoenix, who sent a $5 super chat. Say W for the women on this live. L for the guest for being weak, and he ran. He did run. All right, guys. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here so I can go. Okay, you guys got to stop donating so I can leave. W's in the chat for Aaron. Aaron sent a $20 donation. Said, I heard you talking about Elden Ring. Santana, you got to play Crimson Desert. The fuck is Crimson Desert? The Crimson Desert. I don't know what that is. Now I'm interested. Crimson Desert. Have you guys heard of that? I haven't heard of it. All right. I'm okay, J Hops. Crimson Desert is amazing. I might check that out. Okay, seriously, I gotta go. You guys, stop it. We gotta leave. Time for us to shut this thing down. Let's do the stuff.
You stepped in a box. Now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here. You better take your best swing. Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game. Facts type lies, get left in chain. One wrong word, you slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok T, this a war zone talk. No script, no filter, no safe walk. Bring stats and get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit. Yeah.
Hey, howdy partner. W's in the chat for the chat. W's in the chat for the chat. Guys, this is fun tonight. This is fun. Yeah, shout out to all the amazing women that came up here and like freaking dominating. And like seriously, I sat back, had my gummy worms and laughed the whole time. I hope you guys did too. That's how you need to start treating these men that for some reason think it's a good thing to control women. It's fucking weird. Stop. Anyway, we will be back in the morning for some more debates. Posted a video. Fucking MAGA crash out. It's the one where I made the MAGA woman read. She was so mad. It was a whole Bird Box situation. Go watch that video. It's on my main page. It's on, did I post it on YouTube? I might not have posted it on YouTube. I got to post it everywhere. Anyway, go check the video out. Check it out. All right, I'll be back in the morning. I love you guys. I love you. Thank you for all the gifts, the taps, the likes, the shares. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for being amazing. I love you all. And as always,